Attentiveness with thyself is an underestimated virtue we take for granted. Intentionality is the surest way of creating a life of peace and love. Get baked with me. What's good, y'all? It's Season Love, SENLUV, that's who I be. Coming to you from the Holistic Wellness Center, GetBakedNYC. Welcome to another Get Baked Session. Get Baked Sessions are my way of creating a space for my community to tap in with me weekly, whether that be me sitting here giving a reading, we're baking something good, or we're just doing a movie review. Whatever the case may be, I really love community and togetherness and Get Baked Sessions, whether I'm doing them virtually like this or physically. Like one of my puff and paints at Central Park, I just really love to get together and make sure that my community feels connected, because I am here for you guys and the content that I put out, the moves that I make, and honestly, the reason that I breathe is to support the community, to be here for the community, you know what I'm saying? We ain't nothing without community, and I'm really big on that, so facts. Today, we are going to tap into a community money healing message. As you know, and if you don't, I am Season Love, spiritual lifestyle coach. I like to focus in on the business and creative collective to help us shift our mindsets in order for the money, prosperity, and happiness to flow easily into our lives. So this space that I create here at Get Baked NYC is to focus on the holistic view, so the healing of the mind, the body, and the soul. So not only do I like to tap into some physical things that we can do to help us, like different herbs and practices that we can do, I also like to tap into different ways we can shift our mindsets, shift the way that we perceive the world in order to attract a better outcome. And I also like to tap into how all of this connects back to our soul, our purpose here, our breath here in this lifetime. So, this reading is for all of us, and it's going to be centered around the holistic view of whatever the ancestors are trying to get us to see today. So, let's get into it now. All right. Off rip energy that I'm getting here is, I want to say accomplishment, but it's like not feeling the accomplishment. Like I feel like there's an energy in our collective of us doing amazing things, us striving for amazing goals, whether that be, you just got some sort of promotion, or, you hit an accolade with your business, or, you, I don't know, something, maybe you reach some sort of milestone of some sort, and there's this energy of like accomplishment, like a goal has been reached, or you are reaching a goal, but there's no like celebration around it. Like I don't feel the 3 energy of just like the 3 energy is here, like the celebration energetically is here, but I'm not sure if it's in the physical, because what I'm reading from the physical is an energy of like misinterpreting, like it's like we're perceiving something in a more negative light than we need to. And then our chakra card that came out. So we got let me read you the cards. We got the Ace of Discs talking about wealth, and that's our accomplishment energy right there. And then we have sadness in the archetype of the heartbroken from our ego deck. And with that, we have the energy of 9 attached to it. So that's the energy of, think of the ego deck as like, the lowest form this energy is transmuted in. This is giving mopey energy. This is giving somebody that is almost playing the victim, and maybe not even purposely, like you're not purposely trying to be manipulative, but there's an energy of, feeling like you're still on step 1 when you're really on step 36. It's a energy of, bringing past cycles and projecting it onto your new reality here. Now, I feel like that's why the 9 energy is out, along with our oracle card talking about reach for your dreams, because this is definitely something that needs to be released. There's some sort of truthfulness that needs to be had with not anybody in the external, but really yourself. I feel like there's something, that you may not be as honest with yourself about as you may think that you are, whether that be in terms with how far you've come, or with, how far your business is getting. Like, this is an energy of like an accomplishment has been reached. However, you may not be perceiving it as an accomplishment simply because of maybe what external factors may tell you. Right now, I'm looking at a post-it note that I put on Crystal's monitor talking about I am essential. That's really standing out to me right now. Somebody is not seeing the worth of their accomplishment. Our next lineup is with the Tower, with some third eye chakra energy. Now, we know the Towers are all about, this gives me Scorpio energy of things needing to die in order to be reborn. There's changes happening, there's shifts happening, and it may feel like things are crashing down. And, when we get back into that energy, or when we have to go back through that point of our cycles of life, of just the down points, it's easy to look back at our accomplishments and see them as something less than, it's understandable. But something about going through the motions of life is really accepting and understanding that there will be ups and there will be downs. You will have your accomplishments, and you will have, your downfalls, and, the tower will have to fall at some point, and we'll just have to go through the process of building it back up. The energy that's being highlighted here is definitely surrounding this sense of accomplishment, or the way that you perceive your sense of accomplishment, that needs to be transmuted. Because as a business owner, as, a music artist, as an entertainer in this industry, as a creative, it's very important to really shift your perception of accomplishment and ensure that it's not rooted in what this society taught us to be. Because we know, us creatives, we live a different type of lifestyle, bro. We live on a whole different type of vibration, yo. A vibration that people that work a regular 9 to 5 can't really comprehend. You feel me? So our accomplishments will look different. And it's okay to reside in that different reality. You know what I mean? We got the Tower card here with some third eye chakra talking about wisdom and discernment. And then our Oracle card talking about Spirit Awakens. And the card we got from the Shadow deck is the ego through the archetype of the hero. And that's really interesting, because this feels like an energy of somebody trying to save the mask. Like, maybe this sense of accomplishment isn't being perceived as an accomplishment because it's not what your ego wanted it to be, or it's not what, like I said, the external wants it to be, not what this physical world craves. And that's why we got the Spirit Awakens card, because it is time to use that wisdom and discernment. Use that third eye chakra to believe in your own magic. and believe in the reality that you're cultivating for yourself. In this next lineup, we have the High Priestess card with some heart chakra energy talking about compassion and forgiveness. The only way to move through that part of your ego that, psychs yourself out of doing big and amazing things, or even acknowledging yourself when you do amazing and big things, the only way to transmute the energy of that part of your ego is to forgive the part of yourself that actually had to go through, the hardships of what it takes to develop a business or be an entrepreneur. Like, there's a lot of shit that we had to go through in order to get to the point that we got to today, which is why it's so fucking crucial to stop, take a look back, and acknowledge how far you have come. Give yourself the grace today, right now, in this present moment, for how far you have come, because it deserves to be acknowledged. You feel me? And then you got some extra third eye chakra from the oracle deck. You feel me? And then from our ego deck, we got the energy of joy, but through the archetype of contentment. And I feel like that's the result of what we get when we reside in what our ego wants, what the flesh wants, what the physical wants. When we reside in that, it only leaves us content. Not saying that contentment is a bad thing, but that's not us truly tapping into our imagination, because, and the reason our imagination is blocked is simply because we won't forgive ourselves and won't acknowledge ourselves for how far we have come, the trials and tribulations we have endured in order to get to where we are today. You have to transmute that energy, and you have to believe that you are deserving of more. And trust that that will be delivered. Regardless of if it may look like a shitstorm right now, it may feel like emotions are high and things are all over the place. That that's just the storm that has to pass in order for you to see the sun again. Don't ever forget that. We have to go through the motions of life. The ups and the downs are valuable, especially as a creative in this industry, especially as a business owner. For real. Affirmations say, today I am a magnet for good things to happen to me. I like where I am, and I am over the moon about where I'm going. Make sure you look down into the description for your chakra affirmations for this week. And please don't forget to click that link and book your next session with me. I do in-person sessions and virtual sessions. I can give you your own personal podcast like this, or your own personal YouTube video if you prefer some visuals. Regardless of the format that you prefer, I am here for you. So tap in with me, okay? I hope that you have a beautiful day. It's a beautiful life. Go out and get some sun, yo. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful time to be alive. And I'm grateful. I'm going to see you soon, all right? Peace.